Uh, Hello and welcome to Newt World Order. That's what we're going with. That's the name of the channel. Today I'm upset. I sat up out of bed this morning and immediately, without blinking, I said, "Why is Funky Kong not in the new Mario Kart World game?" And then I cried for 20 minutes. So today we're going on a journey together where I simply express my emotions in the only way I know how. And that's whatever this is going to be. And let's just get right into it. So what I'm making right now is as you can see on the screen, is a character called Funky Kong. We're starting out with a nice aluminum base and putting some clay on it. Is that really clay? You'll never know. So anyone who's played Mario Kart in the past couple decades, especially Mario Kart Wii, is probably familiar with Funky Kong as a character. He's an important figure in the Mario Kart community. Some might say he is to the Mario Kart community as Galileo was to modern science. He's probably best known for Mario Kart Wii, one of my favorite games of all time, and I think the best Mario Kart game, bar none. Mario Kart Wii just had it all, man. It had great controls, it had the inside drifting, it had all the glorious Mario Kart Wii physics, and all the jank that came with that, and it had and still has a really great community. Shoutouts to TWD98, aka Troy, by the way. I've watched him since like the very early 2010s, and he's still on YouTube today kicking ass with Mario Kart content. But back to Funky Kong. Funky Kong was a monster in Mario Kart Wii. He was one of two characters that really everyone played, and if you ever play Mario Kart Wii online, which yes, you can play that today still through various methods from the community, you'll probably see lobbies filled with Funky Kong players because he's just, in general, one of the best to use for all the tracks in that game. And plus he's just a funky monkey with glasses. Like, who wouldn't like that? And since then, Funky Kong has been in, I believe, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which from my understanding, he's not the greatest character to play in that game or anything, but at least he's in the game, you know? And there lies the problem that I am facing, a catastrophe, you could say, with this world that we live in right now. Funky Kong is not in. I'm sure you're all well aware, a few months ago, a new Mario Kart game came out, Mario Kart World. Wow. First of all, I don't even have a Switch 2. I'm kind of in that camp of people that think Nintendo's been a little too greedy lately, and I don't really care to support them at the moment. But if you do, it's your money, that's fine, I don't care. But this goes beyond all that. This is a personal insult, not only to me, but to the concept of joy. There are 50 playable characters in this new Mario Kart game. 50 characters that they added. And we'll go into the characters later, don't worry, we'll go into that. Not one of them is my guy, Funky Kong. Not one. I actually started this project a few days before the recent Nintendo Direct came out, and I didn't even know a Nintendo Direct was coming. And you know what they said in that Nintendo Direct about Mario Kart World? Absolutely nothing. This whole video could have been stopped in its tracks at that moment if Nintendo just did the right thing and introduced like a DLC or update or something and added the man known as Funky Kong to the game. But we don't live in that kind of world. We live here. A world where, frankly, I worry. I worry. You know, if that direct happened and then some guy went up and he said, "Hey guys, we're sorry. We're sorry we forgot to do this. We're sorry we forgot to add Funky Kong here to the game. We're adding Funky Kong to the game." You know, any morals I have about Nintendo being greedy, they're out the window. That game would be in my hands in a matter of minutes. My wallet may disagree with me, but that's besides the point. Anyway, do you guys want to see what Funky Kong looks like without his glasses? Oh my! Oh no, he's got the crazy eyes. Quickly, put his glasses back on, quickly. Yeah. Okay, crisis averted. Oh, you can still kind of see him. Gross. Alright, now that his head is pretty much done, we can begin work on the body. Funky Kong prefers to address the public in his signature white tank top. Here's a fun fact, Funky Kong is a surfer. Apparently, he likes to surf. Do you know what video game has a lot of water in it and water levels that could potentially play into that dynamic? Mario Kart World, yeah, that's right. Here we can see Funky Kong's patented ripped denim shorts. Without them, he's powerless. I can't believe it took me this long to realize he's a surfer. All surfers are funky. Alright, Pantalones acquired. But of course, we're going to give our guy here a belt to hold up his trousers. Okay, now that he is fully clothed, he is allowed to have hands and feet. That's how it works. Please enjoy the following hands and feet section accompanied by the musical stylings of Coconut Mall. This has been the hands and feet section accompanied by the musical stylings of Coconut Mall. And there we have perhaps the greatest Mario Kart character to ever exist. Okay, so now that the man himself, Mr. Funky Kong, is done, we need to give him his vehicle. So for those of you that don't know, in Mario Kart Wii, the primary vehicle that you see or use Funky Kong in is known as the Flame Runner. The Flame Runner is pretty cool. The whole thing's kind of shaped like Bowser's face. It's got great top speed, inside drift, all around just a nice vehicle. And when you join the online lobbies of Mario Kart Wii, you just see armies of Funky Kongs on Flame Runners. And I did not realize until making this just how complicated the actual model of this thing is. You can see how many different parts there are and little details. Like, I don't even think back in like 2008 or whenever Mario Kart Wii was out that you could even see all those details on the TVs you were playing on. So it's pretty cool. And I'm really not even doing it justice with this sculpture I'm making. This is kind of jank, honestly. But it was kind of fun making it. And as you can see here, it's all kind of coming together now. Quite nice. Quite nice. Fun key fact. Number 2. Funky Kong is a skilled mechanic and inventor. Wow, skilled mechanic, huh? That sounds like a good candidate for a new Mario Kart game. As you can see by this point, we got the kind of main body of the bike done, and we're on to just more of the little details being put onto it. So this is kind of an interesting little thing I never noticed before. Well, never noticed is really the wrong term. It's more so I never paid much attention to these little icons that all the racers have on their vehicles. And Funky Kong's is one with just like a big smile. Kind of cute. And look at that. See, this is just nice. This is how everything should be. We got Funky Kong, the man himself. We got his bike. We got some kind of creature playing with the bike like an idiot. Everything here is just good. You know, but unfortunately the good won't last because in order to work through this internal trauma that I'm facing, we're gonna have to make the Mario Kart World stuff too. So as far as I can tell, one of the best karts in Mario Kart World is known as the Baby Blooper, and I guess it's got some very good hidden stats that make it pretty swell. I don't know, it's alright, but it just kind of seems to me like a watered down version of the Super Blooper kart, aesthetically speaking. You know what would make it better? If Funky Kong was in it. I think it's like a lightweight vehicle though. Anyway, I do kind of like how the little trunk opens and there's boosters inside. That's That's kind of cool at least. Fun Key Kong fact number 3. It is speculated that Funky Kong is Donkey Kong's brother. Could you imagine that? You know, Mario gets his brother in Mario Kart World. Little unfair there. Little unfair. And this baby blooper, it's not my best work. I thought in my mind, you know, it's 4 a.m. I'm not a huge fan of the baby blooper. I don't like what it represents. I don't like what it has to say. And I really don't care for the red wheel accents. I'll say it. Okay, alright, here we go. How about we discuss some characters that they did add to Mario Kart World instead of Funky Kong? We've got a fish, a bee. This one's literally just an ostrich. We got Peyton Manning over here. But you know what? To me, for some reason, this is just the most insulting. What even is this, man? It looks like some kind of venereal disease. Ah, yes. My favorite Mario Universe character, Para Biddybud, is in the new Mario Kart World game. Disgusting, man. It's not even like a main mob. It's a subcategory of the main mob. You make me sick, Para Biddybud. Fun Key Kong fact number 4. Para Biddybud is disgusting. Funky Kong should be in the game instead of that thing. Anyway, here's the finished Para Biddybud. I hate you, Para Biddybud. Oh, and I forgot to add the spots. Is it based off a ladybug? I don't know. Who knows? Alright, we all knew this was coming. The cow. Does it have a name? I guess it's just called Cow. Honestly, I can respect the cow because it's obviously intentionally made to be stupid. Someone at Nintendo said, hey, let's put a cow in one of the carts. It'll become a big meme. And they were right. It became a meme. Everyone got a good laugh. It's like a mascot of the Mario Kart world. It's a funny, cute thing, sure. But it's got that stupid smile, man. Look at that. It mocks me. Next up, just real quick, is the dead fish bone, I think. It's just like, really, you're gonna have a dead fish drive a car over Funky Kong? I don't know. Alright, see this right here? See these wonderful guys? This is everything right with the world. And it was taken from us by these. And you wanna know how that makes me feel? This is how that makes me feel. So, you know, after working through all these complex, repressed emotions, do I feel better after making this? No. No, actually, I probably feel worse.
Spaghetti!